to Season 4, Episode 5. We are going to show you a cemetery, an old cemetery, and it's called Dry Creek Cemetery. There is a little bit of history. We're going to talk about it. And there is a part of that cemetery that is Revolutionary War. So we'll talk about that also. See if we can find out more about the people that are buried there. And then we'll talk about hopefully maybe look around and see what they do have trails here at Fillmore Glen State Park. We might look at one today or check it out later, but our main focus is the cemetery. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Okay, I found the Dry Creek Cemetery, and luckily this was not hard to get to. I just had to use Google Maps to locate it on foot, and this is a historic old cemetery. It looks it. It's historical too, so I want to talk to you about the historical value. There's two people here that I need to find. One gentleman named John Locke, who was prominent in this area, and also there is another person who was, I think he was in the Revolutionary War. So we're going to walk around and see what we can find. Well, so far I have not found this person I'm looking for, but this is not as creepy as Connecticut Hill Cemetery. However, the tombstones here are old, and it's not well taken care of, except they mow, I think. They mow it, but that's about it. These tombstones are so old, it's just, you know, I don't think there's any way of fixing them. But look at the one behind me. That one, you can't even tell what is on it. I mean, there's supposed to be over 300 graves here. And I believe it's a Revolutionary War cemetery. So I've just not found the right person yet. Yeah. And I don't feel creeped out here like I did at Connecticut Hill. That place creeps me out. So when I find this historical person, we'll talk about him. Moravia Union Cemetery, also known as Dry Creek Cemetery, is a historic cemetery located at Moravia in Cuyahoga County, New York. The cemetery opened in 1807 and is believed to contain the graves of approximately 350 individuals. Approximately 180 headstones and monuments remain standing. A number of headstones exhibit typical New England-style funerary art from the 19th century. It contains graves of many of the village of Moravia's earliest settlers. Also, a note, this was the town cemetery, but it was prone to flooding when Dry Creek wasn't dry. The town cemetery was moved along with some of the graves. To access the trail to the creek or to the cemetery, you have to go through Fillmore Glen State Park. Now, what you have to do to get to this cemetery from the park, you'll want to park in the parking area over by the campground and big playground. There is barely any hiking involved, just a little bit of walking and some uphill walking. Find the camp spot number 48 and look straight toward the very back of the field. The entrance to the path is kind of in the corner. Okay, so I found the person I was looking for. This is John Locke. He was in the Continental Line. You notice REV, war, that is short for Revolutionary War. Now, he lived from 1754 until 1804. And they say that this woman founded the nearby town of Locke, New York. The only thing that I know more about this gentleman is that he died by stabbing. Okay, so now let's talk about the John Locke who I thought this was. I thought this was the English philosopher and political theorist John Locke, 1632 to 1704. He laid the groundwork for the Enlightenment and the development of liberalism. Interesting. Okay, now this gentleman, Joseph Keyes, he lived from 1752 until 1834. He also was a Revolutionary War veteran and was married to Mary Nichols and had 6 children. So John Locke, like the rest of these gentlemen laid to rest here and honored, helped build this country. And so they are honored here by this memorial. And I think this memorial was pretty neat. This part of the cemetery was pretty neat to visit. This little fellow just ran right out in front of me. Little chipmunk. He kind of startled me for a bit, but he just ran, jumped right out in front of me. And that's something. You hardly ever get this close to them. Okay, that is the end of episode 5. I hope you enjoyed it. I am actually filming this on the North Rim Trail. The Gorge Trail is closed, so I wanted to show you a little bit of this trail. I will come back and perhaps camp here. I think there's good camping here. It seems nice, but I do want to come back here and film the Gorge Trail. I think that would be the better of all the trails. This one's nice. It's all uphill, as you've seen. There's a lot of steps. So, but thanks everyone for watching, and remember, like and subscribe to the channel. If you are a part of Discover the Finger Lakes on Facebook, this video will be uploaded to there, as well as all the pictures that I take. And also Instagram. All my pictures will be uploaded there. As always, I do want to say, after 4 years of doing this, we finally reached 50 subscribers. Now that's something. That's kind of neat. I wish I had a way of celebrating, but we don't have a lot of followers on Facebook. Well, we do have a lot of followers on Facebook. I meant YouTube. So I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. If we ever get to 100, maybe I can do something there. Have toiled with the idea of giving away a t-shirt if I ever come up with a good design for us. So anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and also remember Brady and Bianca, who are a big part of this too, who hopefully will get to join me in the near future. So I can speak for them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, which will be episode 6.